Right then, so sorry about the cut in the video. Apparently a brand new phone has full memory. So whatever's going on there, we need to get that looked into because someone is definitely sabotaging my work and trying to silence me. But I'll keep coming forward with the truth as much as I can. So the end conversation about what synergy is meant to be about, it's lots of different episodes. Lots of different paranormal experiences that I've had in my lifetime, and not just, like I said, in terms of the celebrity spirits that have come across to me over the years, or different various people over the years that I've worked with. And again, much love to everybody out there. Thank you so much. Sorry, it's the last part of the rest of the reading. Like I said, the phone got cut and apparently my memory was full. So I'm just re-uploading now the first video, and then this is the second part of the video, which was, just going to be an end thank you to everybody. And so much love out there to everybody. So what I was going to do is just do a quick video. Like I said, a quick video has ended up 6 hours and trying to upload it. And, it's always the way with these videos, as I'm learning, when you need to post something up, it's like something comes on and slows the process down for some reason. So, but yeah, so synergy is the last part. I'm just writing into it now, some of the celebrity spirits that have come across to me over the years, and obviously the people that will know who they are. And I'm doing it subtly as a way of saying thank you. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for all the support and the love you've all sent me over the years. And it's my way of saying thank you. So we'll get that to publishing as soon as I can. This time I'm going through an agent and a publishing house, so hopefully it's a little bit more concrete than online reading. Might pull some of the books off there from Amazon as well, and get them printed properly as well. My guides have already told me which printing company to go with, so quite nerve-wracking but quite exciting all at the same time. I think one of the books that was hurled at me by Spirit at Christmas, which is a gift for somebody, I think when that book was hurled at me, my guides actually pointed out 2 things in there, amusingly. So yeah, it's going to go to a particular company. My guides have already shown me. So what I was going to do for the last part of the obviously upload was going to do a quick reading and tell Spirit are in when my family and Spirit are in, all the lights flicker. So that'll mean Granddad's stepping in. As there's a lot of family around me in Spirit at the moment, guiding and protecting us, I believe 20. So I'm sorry. Hematite. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is give you all a reading, sort of a collective soul reading, and from what my spirit guides give. Now, the timestamp before I start the reading, I did pre-select a couple of crystal healing cards, and as soon as I touched them I knew the meaning behind them. But if anyone notices on the first upload, timestamp 3333, which breaks down in numerology to a 66. If you add the 2 together, that makes a 12, and then you add the 1 and the 2 together to get a universal number of 3, which is the angelic code of the Holy Trinity. And as soon as I saw it, my guide said Holy Trinity message. So the work that we do and the work that I'm putting in synergy is actually of a higher calling, and quite an important one for humanity, as my guides keep telling me. So I'm putting everything I can in there. But so what I thought I'd do start with is, because we got the Holy Trinity, in the reading, and something my guide said to me was use the Oracle Grail code cards, which I've got here. So I will start, as we are on higher angelic purpose right now for humanity itself. So, and that's why I'm putting as much as I can from my own knowledge over, see light flickering, over the years, to put in there to help guide everyone spiritually. It's a spiritual journey. It's a psychic development journey, the novel is. It's a, you know, I'm even going to put in there how to exorcise demons. If mediums don't know, they should know. Tarot readers should be helping spirit world more, as in going out to these places to help cross over spirits. So there's lots of different things in there. Hopefully, you know, that from what the spirit realm give me, there's some really good things coming up for humanity, despite them trying to stop us. So don't worry, everything will be fine eventually. If it's not the end, it's not the end, you know. So the first card that comes out is love. Now, it talks about the unconditional love that we have for us, humanity, ourselves, for others, for the people around us. Obviously, the work that we do is of an angelic calling, so it is based in pure love and unconditional love as well. So it talks about the need of having much love around us right now, because we all need a little bit of that with everything that's going on in the news and the telly, and you know, as we said, everything's gone a bit pear-shaped. I don't think it has. I think, well, I can't really say too much, but so I'm trying to save some of it for the novel, but there is a turnaround when you least expect it. Feminine. So, the Grail. Feminine, the Grail. So, this is for the divine feminine. Right now, we are the protectors. We are the protectors of the children, of the planet, of people, of, you know, humanity, the work we do together as a feminine group, as in, you know, all the work we're doing together to make great changes around the planet is important right now. The feminine is representative by the Holy Grail, which is quite interesting because I do happen to have a theory of where the Grail is. So I'm saying nothing else, but it is in Shrewsbury somewhere. So I have a feeling, which I'm going to investigate with my friend anyway, when she's allowed out to play. But hello to Joanne if you watch this. So yes, the feminine is important right now, and it is about the divine feminine. And, you know, we are the protectors of humanity. We are protectors of the people. We are protectors of children. Many that don't know me know, you know, don't know the fact that I've spent a lifetime protecting children. Even as a child, I was protecting children. I am known as a protector of children. So that's why, amusingly, why I've been attacked for all these years. So, you know, we are the divine protectors of people and planet and humanity, and that's what synergy all comes together with. So this is a collective soul reading for everybody who's, you know, working with me right now. So yes, the feminine is super important right now. And so is sovereignty. So you can be rest assured things are being dealt with in the way. Now I know what this means, obviously with who I'm working with, to spot some of these problems around the planet and to help catch them. Obviously our royal family is important right now for people and planet, and making some great changes, and I've, you know, been working alongside them now for a little while. So it's nice to know that these changes are finally going to happen around the planet, and that's a great place to be. You know, we all combine our knowledge together, we all combine what needs to be changed, what's been spotted, what's already been under investigation. Like we've got the Met under investigation in England at the moment, you know, and police, and, you know, so some things are going to change, I can quite assure you, from what my guides say. So there is good things coming, there is hope. We just got to be a little bit more patient. So I'll pull one more card on this, and then I'm going to pull my healing cards, which I pre-selected while I was sitting here waiting for a video to upload. And the other card is wisdom. So right now we have the wisdom within our own souls to accomplish much. And sorry, my night. Yeah, so with age comes wisdom, they say. So, you know, our souls may be 4,000 years old or more, but we are wise old souls. You know, we've been here many times before. We've seen these sort of dynamics around the planet for many eons, and we take our soul's wisdom into each lifetime. Into each reincarnation, we take our soul's wisdom. See the spirit go across. There was like a wavy line then going across the screen. So spirit are with us tonight. So yes, our wisdom combined creates some great changes, and I know they are really being made out there right now, and you know, that's a great place to be. So everything is good, believe it or not. So the two healing cards, I mean, these were crystal cards, but they do tend to put other healing things in there. The first card that I pulled was Petrified Wood. Now, it's got the angelic number 7 on it. 43 breaks down to a 7. So obviously it's a super important card. As soon as I touched this card, I got the energy of preservation of people and planet. Petrified wood, what is it? It's preserved old history of old trees, you know, and what's contained within those trees. So it's about planet preservation, animal preservation. You know, I'm deeply saddened to hear the puffins are, you know, on the endangered list again. You know, I've been with the WWF my whole life, so, you know, I do keep in track what's, you know, endangered species and, you know, things like that. So, but it is about preservation of the planet, and we have to do that. You know, we are the voices of humanity, so we have a duty of preservation in itself for people, planet, for generations to come, you know. So the second card I got with it was Apache Tears. Now, I do obviously have a shaman friend in the spirit realm now who taught me a lot about shamanism. And when I touched this card, I got Tears of the Land. If people know the shaman culture and Native American culture and, you know, the land that was taken. So it's about the tears of the land, the tears of Mother Nature herself. We are the voices for Mother Nature. We're very Mother Naturely in being. So, you know, it's about our tears that are shed in terms for people and planet. And, you know, I know someone mentioned about tears the other day, but when I pulled this card, I started laughing because it is not a laughable matter in a way, but as how it connects made it amusing for me. I did actually have a spirit dream about Apache Native Americans quite a while ago now, which I will put into the novel, and, you know, a little explanation about the Apache culture and things like that. So it was an interesting spirit dream to have. Obviously, it was from the astral realm. So those were the two healing crystal cards of the day. And even though they're not crystals, they come with an important meaning of what we're doing. And this light is flickering like mad. So spirit are really around me right now. So what I'm going to bring into this next is some of the healing cards, as we're on the healing journey for many right now, and that's what we're doing for many, helping people heal where we can. I thought I'd bring in the angelic healing cards that I designed and wrote with my spirit guides in the angelic realm. Those two wanted to come out. So nature's beauty. When we take care of our planet, we all take care of each other. Take the time to do something kind for the environment around you. Sorry, that's my dog Patch digging. Be it big or small, a nurtured planet is a way of nurturing each other through kindness. Mother Naturally love. Now do remember we are energetically connected to the earth itself, and she is a living, breathing being, and she's suffering right now. So, you know, we all need to do our part to help out where we can. And, you know, it's obviously very concerning, these threats of pressing red buttons and things. And, you know, we all know what will happen. The Nostradamus prophecy, you know, it's pretty serious, that one. And it is something that we're all concerned about. But we can change it around. We can. Obviously, you know, there has got to be a better compromise in terms of what's going on right now. And I'm just getting what my guides give me as well on this one. Obviously, it's a very delicate and confidential subject, so I have to be limited to what I can say to people, but I know the realities. And it is a concern, but it can turn around. And that's why, you know, if you think about it, with what I've been doing with my Reiki, elevating many people, we can elevate the energy as a whole collective. We can do that. All we have to do is work on the same vibration at the same time, right around the planet. That's why I was thinking, you know, a climate aid, because what elevates people the most? Songs, you know, of a high vibrational energy. So you put a concert together with all that high vibrational energy, it's going to raise everybody's vibrations at the same time, and it's going to produce a lot of healing at the same time. So, and we can then energetically change it, but we all have to work together. So it's a question of can we all work together for this one common cause of creating a better people and planet? And at the moment we're seeing a lot of upset, a lot of, you know, France is under a lot of problems, and my heart goes out to France as well. You know, we're seeing earthquakes, we're seeing damage after damage after damage, and it does get to the soul, because you know your soul suffers with the planet, because we remember when from our past lives, we remember moments of trauma, whether, you know, you realize it or not. We do all soul remember. And every now and again, you get an inkling through of a past life connection. But it is talking about working together. And that is something we've really got to do right now for everybody. So the next card, the Song of the Soul. Answer to your calling. A twin flame is nearby. Listen to the song on the breeze. So as we know, you know, in the collective, when we get songs through, what they're about, and my guides never shush with the songs, and, you know, and my twin. I do get lots of songs coming through most days all at once, and it's quite sweet. But it's basically saying the calling that we all have to work together to create these changes for people and planet and animal and everything. Like I said, that's the basis of synergy, you know, creating these changes together, creating a better solutions for a planet together, creating basically everything we did in the document. All I did was turn it into the novel, but from the spiritual point of view, from working with spirit, working in the spirit realm and the astral realm. You know, there's things about dreams in there, and the fact that, you know, when you dream, you're actually in the astral realm. and talking to spirit and talking to these people, you know, and there's lots of explanations in there about that. So it is a lifelong legacy that carries on right the way through. And hopefully at the end of these novels, it will help people. You know, that's the aim behind it. And obviously I've put laced angelic Reiki right the way through it as well as I've been writing it. So there's an element of healing in there for everybody as well, from me to you, to say thank you. So, and no, it can't be misused. If it gets misused, it gets taken away again. That's the universe answering that. If people misuse the energy to make money off it, it'll be taken off them again. That's not me. That is my spirit guide saying, no, people cannot abuse what this angelic Reiki is for, which is for elevating people and planet, for helping people heal. It's there for a multitude of things, good. So, you know, when you misuse it, it spirit realm go, no, that's being taken off them again, and they'll remove it. So hopefully no one is doing that out there. If they are, you know, rethink, because, you know, it's this pretty special thing that we're all doing together and all trying to help and do our little bit. And this is me doing my little bit for humanity itself in what I'm creating with many people, everyone around me, and have spent many years doing so. It's for the betterment of everybody. So try not to abuse it. So next thing, listen to your spirit guides. Our spirit guides are there as part of our guidance system through life. You're being asked to tune in to your own spirit guides at this moment in time, as they may be trying to show you something of importance. Tune in. Now, if you don't know your spirit guides, I suggest you sit and meditate. I will be putting out some classes on meditation and things like that. There's lots of things coming up when I go self-employed, and it's a multitude of things for everybody for the better. So if you sit and meditate, start with your basic meditation process, and you ask, well, obviously you start by putting your layers of protection around yourself before you even meditate. I hope people are doing that, protecting their energy before they go into a meditation, because you're spiritually most open at that point in time when you go into a meditation, whether you're walking and meditating, or me personally, I prefer to sit in the yoga position and meditate, because it's, you know, it helps me focus. So but all you do is you ask for your spirit guides to come forward, and to do so with protection around you, and get to know your spirit guides. And I'll even pop that into Synergy in one of the later episodes. I've started writing a little bit about it, but, you know, I'll put it into more detail as the storyline develops, because I'm trying to keep the storyline in line with the possession. Shifting around the characters, still the same characters, Gina and, you know, those types of characters. It's just following on from where I left off last time. So the spring of new life. A new life begins when we take a leap into the unknown of the new. A new beginning in your life. Let love guide you on your path to new beginnings. Now, there are lots of new beginnings right now. So it's reading about cherish balance. That's quite a good card, actually, because most twin flames need to balance themselves better right now, because there's a lot of imbalance in the collective of twin flames right now. Something my guide said, and the feminines are taking too much slack, and the masculines need to protect the feminines a bit more. Generally, I'm speaking here now, you know, in terms of the twin flame collective. So as for mine, he needs a lot more protecting me. But that's up to him. I'm only making a gentle suggestion, because I've protected myself way too long. So I'm going to pull the Luna cards, as the feminine is represented by Luna. And as we had the feminine card come out, that one wanted to fold in my hand, so I'm pulling that straight away. Pleasure. Take time for pleasure right now. Like I said, the fun we've got to put back into life, because everything has been so heavy and so serious, and so the planet in general, I'd say, has been low in vibration right now, because she's draining out everything from the past. And, you know, I'm talking of the actual planet, not a representative of the planet. I'm talking about the actual planet. She's draining herself down of all the trauma that there's been on the planet for thousands of years. So, you know, and with what's happening on the planet, is bringing the energy vibrations down a little. So how do we raise vibrational energy? Humour. And, you know, humour is, I've always loved humour. Whether it's dark humour or, you know, lighter humour, but taking pleasures out of life, enjoying things right now. And the energy card with that is a 9. So it's a good angelic card again. Yes, we do all need to go out a little more. Unfortunately, the state of our country is financially on collapse. A lot of families are suffering, you know, financially. Was another spirit there. A lot of families are suffering, you know. That's why, I mean, I went to book a ticket for a download, actually, for my family to take the kids, because I've always wanted to take them to Download Festival. The ticket price is like 350 quid each for a weekend. And a family of 4, you're looking at £1.5 grand before you've even got food and stuff like that. At the moment, ticket prices are ridiculous. So, you know, there is a lot of restrictions for many at the moment, so that may be why ticket sales aren't as great as they should be. That was just something coming through, as my guy said, to mention that one for some reason. So couldn't be anything to do with my twin flame, could it? Patience. We need to be more patient with each other as a collective of people, because there's a lot of anger, a lot of upheaval. People are still grieving. People are still coming to terms with the truth of what's been going on around the planet. So right now, we need a little bit more patience than normal with people. And I'm the most patient person in the world, but even I'm finding myself thinking, no, I can't stay patient anymore, you know. So it's about being a little bit more patient. Timing's still not quite right on this, but it's heading in the right directions. Again, a 9, so 2 9s. Just seeing 36 on the card up here, 2 9s. So it is of angelic importance, the work we're doing for many all together. Just seeing what else. She's holding the balloon of hope. She's staring into the void, and I've done that. It's quite fun. But she's staring into the void at the moon and possibilities and dreams. So it's about being patient that dreams aren't coming to fruition as quickly as we'd like, let's say. You know, it's about taking back power. Power. My family's name, not just a Harrington, but a Power. But power right now, your own divine power within to achieve all you want to achieve is important. And we do have the power to achieve these great things. Now, angelic number 7 with that one is 16, breaks down to a 7. So, you know, I can't remember all the angelic numbers. So if I just reel them off, and you can go research, you know, after, it's quicker than me having to sit and pause a video and, you know, because I can't remember everything. You know, I do have short-term memory loss a little bit, so, but not long-term. So that's always good. But power, your own power to make a difference right now is needed for people and planet. More than you think. The journey of twin flames does involve elevating the planet anyway. and we work together as twin flame couples, and we're meant to elevate the planet together. And if each twin flame couple does that, whether they're physically together or energetically, there's a distance. You know, if everybody comes into balance, if everybody elevates, it'll be achieved. So it's about really working on the inner healing right now that you need to do. I am getting that straight away to give to somebody else. So we have the purity card. As I said, angelic Reiki can only be done of a pure heart. And, you know, it can only be achieved out of purity, of wanting good for people and planet, wanting these great things to happen for many. It can only be achieved with a pure heart and a pure thought and a pure, not being saying, you know, you've got to be a pure person, but energy-wise, yeah, you do have to stay on top of your craft. And, you know, that's why if you notice, I don't do readings when I'm not feeling well, or, you know, or if my energy's off, I won't touch my tarot cards, because that can then be transferred into the cards. So I wait till my energy is quite good, and then I do tarot readings, you know. There's many tarot readers out there that need to be a little bit more attentive on their own energy as well, and what we bring into these readings, you know. And our work itself is of the highest vibrational possible, in as high as we can get in terms of what we're all working on. But it does require that element of pure thought, pure feeling, unconditional love. And we do have that. So we do have those great changes ahead of us. And for many people now, not just, you know, for a few people, collectively, for many people. So, what angelic numbers in there? I can't really. Angelic number 3, again, the Trinity. So, you know, the Holy Trinity, some would say. I actually got, well, actually, that was one thing I forgot to say on that one card. No, with the timing number 3, the Mary Magdalena and the Order of the Rose. You know, as soon as I realised that 3333 was on the timestamp of when my phone got cut, I thought angelic reason. And then the second I touched it, the energy from it, I got Mary Magdalena and the Order of the Rose. So, you know, it's pretty important, the work that we're doing right now. Hunger with a wolf. Now, someone did mention about hunger and trying to figure out what I was hungry for. I think the answer is pretty obvious: change on the planet, so I don't have to energetically feel everybody suffering all the time, because I've spent a lifetime helping everybody. And, you know, I do have a passion for, hunger can be seen as passion, by the way. I do have a passion to change the planet and to make these great changes for many. And that's all I've ever done my entire life. And, you know, I suppose that comes into this reading of the need for drive, ambition and passion and everything else. I mean, I'm part Hispanic anyway, so, you know, my family are Heinz 57s. You know, there's 57 different cultures in my family. That's why we're of gypsy culture. But doesn't make me a bad person, by the way. So, you know, there's been a lot of controversy about gypsies. We're not what they could say we are. Okay. So, in order for purity and hunger, the hunger for change, the hunger for passion and drive and ambition, and all these different changes collectively we should be making for people and planet, we get change, which is the great card to have. So we do make some really, really great changes for people, and we have already, but we've still got a little way more to go yet, and we're still working on that together. And angelic number 8. So, you know, you can see here she's pushing the ball, and it's quite a heavy thing, which means it's a heavy load to bear. But if we all work together, we can create those great, great changes. So I'm going to pull 2 more cards, I think. And then we'll go to universe, message of the day, and possibly a flower healing card of the day. I got some for my birthday to get some new tarot cards, so working on those as well at the moment. Protection. We do have protection from the universe, protection from the angelic realm, protection from our spirit guides, protection for people and the planet. We are the protectors of the people and planet. So we do have high vibrational, super high vibrational angelic protection too. So that's always a great card to have, and it's angelic number 6. And you can see she's curled up, the lady, and it is being carried by a bird, and she's in her little nest. I think this is more for the feminines now, this card. And if the feminines aren't feeling protected, be rest assured the universe is protecting us all, as we are the, you know, the changers, the protectors of children. You know, even though we need protecting sometimes, we protect others in many ways. So, you know, we do have the protection of the universe, and that is something to feel great about. So that one did want to come out, so I'm going to let that one, which leads to abundance. So we've got a lot of abundance coming our way collectively, not just collectively within Twin Flames, and I'm also getting with other light workers as well. We are the beings of light that bring some great changes around the planet, and we are here for the common good of many. So we do have a lot of abundance heading our way in our own different ways, and that's a great thing to have. Obviously, you know, I have an abundance of spirits around me most of the time. I did help cross over a lot of spirits in the pandemic. That was quite an upsetting time that I won't be putting into the novel, but obviously with a lot of families passing away, part of my job is to help with end-of-life care and help seeing the soul over on the other side. And, you know, I did that through my elderly care knowledge, or, you know, things like that. So that was a hard time, crossing over lots of spirits from the pandemic that passed away. I literally had them all around me in a big circle. And, you know, with the angelic realm, I helped cross them over. And, you know, that isn't going into the novel because, you know, it was a very delicate matter, obviously. And it was something that my spirit guides had asked me to do. So that one will be left out. But yeah, there's great things about being a medium, but there's also not so great things. That for me was one of those times that, you know, I thought, oh, why do I have to do this? I've been through enough people passing away, but obviously I have a duty to perform and help people with. So, you know, and lots of mediums and readers should be doing these things, you know, so if they're not, why not? We're all born with these capabilities. Everyone can exorcise a demon, and there are an episode in there called Demonic Salvation, and it goes into how to cross demons over without the use of a church. So, you know, there are great methods I'm putting into synergy. So surrender to the process, surrender to the timing, surrender to the angelic realm, and things will be brought about in their right timing. It's all about timing. So yeah, it's surrendering our difficulties to the universe, to the angelic realm. If you see this Buddhist monk, and I do have the spirit of a Buddhist monk, guiding me as I was healing from my cancer as well from Tibet. He came across and taught me a lot. So, you know, if you look at this Buddhist monk here, he's looking up to the universe. He's giving his questions to the universe, and he waits for the answers. And that's something that, you know, we can all do. with our worries, just put them out to the universe and the answers will come to you when you least expect it. So surrendering the timing, surrendering to when are these changes going to happen. We're all asking that. You know, we're all asking, when is this Ukraine, Russia, you know, America, China, when is it all going to stop? Because I think an entire planet has been through enough. I think many of us agree on that. But we have to surrender those questions up to the universe and let the way it's designed to be come what may. But we can all do our part to help out. And obviously I've done more than done my part over the last 25, 30 years, something like that. So yeah, so the last set of cards, like I said, I'm going to give you some answers from the universe, some signs of the day from the universe, or quotes of the day, whichever you want to look at them. And those two, okay? Time to make a demonstration. Connected to the planet, I wonder. Greenpeace, this one might be for you. The older the soul, the softer the glance, the quicker the smile, and the sooner to say I love you. They also skip and wink more than normal and hold hands with those who you walk beside. Utterly fearless. And we should be. And I am. I've been through too much not to be. So being utterly fearless at this time is a great place to be, because nobody knows what you're going to do next, and I love it. I love being fearless. So yeah, it's about making a demonstration, doing what's right for people and planet. And the other one, there's a deeper reason for each of your questions. Seek it. What was I saying about talking to the universe, asking the questions upwards to the universe and waiting for a reply to come down? So, guidance, attention, help me be, love always, criticism never. The question was when to give to others, if anything at all. Isn't it fun being you, the universe? So, it's about turning to each other through guidance, attention, and being there for each other to help each other. You know, always love ourselves and others unconditionally. You know, even the difficult ones may need a little bit of extra love at this time. We need to be more careful as a people in terms of criticising others, and that's people and planet now. But yeah, and knowing when to give. Sometimes, you know, I've always been a terrible giver my whole life. I never know when to stop giving. That's the problem with me. As Jim would always say, it would always be my biggest downfall and always where I needed protecting. Making sure I don't give too much. But the questions, send your questions up to the universe, back on point. And there is a deeper meaning to all of this. You just have to figure it out. I know on my journey, you know, I figured a lot out, and it's going into synergy. So it's designed to help many others at the same time. But I'm going to pull one more card on this. So what time are we on? 43. 7. Love is the reason, and it should always be the reason. Love, plain and simple, unconditional, pure love. Each person in your life is there for a reason, and that reason always has something to do with love, like me. So that's for a twin flame thing. Love you, twin flame. You can't be without them anyway. So love them. Most people, the last card of this one, most people are just trying to survive. Now, I think that is very true right now, especially around the planet. Lots of people are just trying to survive. So being a little bit more patient is needed right now. Just remember, most people are so beguiled by your charm, awed by your confidences, inspired by your choices, they simply forget to say thank you, please, and I love you like crazy. As often as they feel the urge, let's not be one of these people. Thank you, please, I love you like crazy. There you go. See? The universe. Always signed at the end by the universe to remind us what we should be doing. So I shall pull one more set of cards for, I think I'm going to go with, we did Holy Grail cards already, so I'm going to go with a couple of the flower reading cards from the Spirit World. Spirit likes to leave the smell of flowers, or leaves you the gift of flowers. So I will pull a couple of cards on this, and I think we'll end the reading there. So I hope this has helped. We are doing what we can for people and planet. And we are, you know, we're working together to do our part. And Orange Blossom. Enthusiasm. The best can be here. Believe it. So there's the first card. We can make the best of life. Jim's or her favourite songs are simply the best. He was always playing it to me. So the irony in that in the end though. So the next card, the Kalia Lily, Rejuvenation. Reawaken and then stand stronger. So it's about rejuvenating the soul. I've spent probably the last 2-3 years doing that. Reawakening parts of the soul that people thought I'd long forgotten, but I hadn't. I just let them think that for a while. So Kalia Lily, rejuvenation, rejuvenating the soul, rejuvenating the journey of life. Sorry, my guys are saying I've got to do a healer's reading as well. So enemy, and I hate this word, an enemy, optimism, look up and look brightly. There you go. You can try and read that off. See enemy or whatever. I can't even pronounce it. Look up and look brightly. So changes are going to happen, and it really is a great place to be. I'll pull one more card on this. Bird of Paradise, self-acceptance. You are so much more. If only people would realise that. They are so much more than their mind tells them to be. So that is the last card. And accept yourself more. You are part of the Twin Flame Collective. Time to stand out and shine. So I hope that's helped everybody, and my light's going absolutely doolally now. So I've got some good spirit in with me. So I will send you all love, and I will speak to you soon. Like I say, Synergy will be sent off to the publishers soon. So all my love to everybody, and thank you. Thank you everybody who's supporting my twin flame and sending him back home to me. That's really sweet of you all. Thank you. Love you all.